So I get off. So I got out. So okay, so what was that? Oh yeah. So I'm on the festival grounds. It's like I'm trying to find the main stage, which is like all the way over there and shit. So I get off. So I'm like looking around. I'm like, fuck. I need to go get a shirt. So I'm trying to find the merch stand. And I go in there and I'm waiting in line, and I got this bad boy right here. Yeah. You see on the back it has on there some tour dates on there. Mine's on the very bottom. And if you can see it on the, God, I can see it like that. No. And I got it. Now, I've gotten drunk at one Metallica concert, and that's when I saw him on the St. Anger tour. Now, from that point on, it's just, I know people who get drunk at concerts just like, just kind of stupid. I mean, I don't know. It's just not my thing. But, so I get off. I'm still in that CSI, yeah. But anyway, so I walk away from the merch stand, I go get something to eat and something to drink, and I'm just like, and then I'm like, and I hear like Jamesy's like guitar, and I'm like, shit, are they already gonna go on? And like, so I hurry up and eat my food, and I'm walking to the main stage where they're gonna go on. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, because the roadies are getting everything tuned up. I saw Fleming hitting Mars' snare, and Andy was tuning James's guitar, and Justin was tuning Kirk's guitar, and Zach was doing everything. They're demoing Pyro, which is fucking awesome, and then and then like automatically, I mean, I was probably third row, and like there, and I got in the, I'll explain my pit stories too. So then I got in the pit too, and then probably another two rows like down that way, there was a snake pit. Now I'd love to be able to get in there, but it costs a lot of fucking money. So I figured, whatever. But so so I like automatically get there, and there's like these two dudes, and they just like see me, and like we're like, yeah, motherfucker, what's up? And we automatically like just unite and like we talk and like overcome and all that shit, And just that's the beautiful thing about a Metallica concert, that you can be complete strangers, but for those 2 hours, you rock out, and this motherfucker feels like he's your best friend. So so uh, so I'm like just like this, just like, oh my fucking god, dude, I can't believe it. I'm about to see her, and I mean, this is my 20th time seeing him, and every time, like, I just like this fucking feeling comes over me that I can't explain. It's just fucking like I'm just freaking out, dude. And then and the next thing I know, I got this big ass thing of nachos, and I'm just fucking eating them. I'm just like, come on, man, like I can't wait. And then like the next thing I know, the ecstasy of gold starts, and I just start going nuts, like, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, and and like the video, and like I was like dead set right in the middle of the stage. I could see everything perfectly. It's awesome. And hold on 1 second. And so like see the gold hits, and then of course start singing the chant, and then and the next thing I know, Lars comes running up onto his drum kit, and he throws his cup out, and they just fucking rip. You just fucking rip, and they hit the lights, and I'm like fucking. I'm confused. I'm like, shit. Do I go get in the pit, or just stand here and throw the horns up and like just headbang? So as I was like, I couldn't figure out what to do. So I just started, and like I just started going nuts, man. I was going fucking off. And then went from lights, and went into master, which I mean, I sang every word to every song, and like I'd say by Blackened, my voice was gone. I couldn't talk at all. So I mean, I the one thing I didn't expect. I'm gonna redo the set list here from alright, Hit the Lights, Master of Puppets. Now Fuel, when they played Fuel, man, oh fucking the flames, dude. Oh, it was so fucking badass. I could feel that shit from where I was. The heat of them was just so intense. Um, and then Ride the Lightning, I went off on that. Fade to Black, I was crying. You know, it's just Fade to Black does it. See, the Memory Remains and Hell and Back, which I kind of was expecting, but really wasn't. That was fucking cool. And then Sad But True. I got an interesting story about Sad But True, but then Rob did a bass solo, and then Sanitarium, I kind of cried during Sanitarium. Then Orion. Now, I was not fucking expecting Orion. I did not think that they were going to play that. It surprised the fuck out of me when they played it in India last year, too. Like, I didn't see it coming. And then One, and then Bells, and then Blacken, and then Kirk did a solo again, and then Nothing Else Matters, Sandman, and then came on an encore, Creeping Death, Battery, and Seek and Destroy. And here, Seek and Destroy, like I fucking had it like right there. I was like waiting for it. It came down on me. I had one of those beach balls, and some guy like knocked it away, and I leaned back and I punched him as hard as I could. I'm like, you motherfucker! I was so pissed, but whatever. So I moshed during. I finally got in the pit during toward the ending of Sanitarium, and then like I was able to. I got back to my spot during the run, and Lars started playing the drum beat, and I'm like air drumming with him, and I just like, oh man, like I was frozen, dude. I couldn't fucking believe that they played that. And then and during Blacken and Battery, that's like I went nuts during that. But during Sabbath 2, uh, there's this like I think there's this one guy. I think he came all the way from Mexico City. I mean, cause he had I'm like headbanging and like he was tapping on my bicep. I'm like, he's like, what's up, man? I'm like, oh, what's up, dude? And like, and I'm like, did you come all the way from Mexico City? Cause he had the Mexican flag. He's like, yeah, dude. I just saw him in Mexico City for 2 nights. I'm like, you lucky motherfucker. And then I'm like, we'll talk after the show or something. And like, I'm just so. All in all, I'd say. I mean, nothing can ever top Metallica live. That's something you gotta do before you die, dude. You gotta see. Every person should see Metallica at least once in their lifetime. I've been fortunate enough to see them 20 times. But that's just because every time they come to California, I save up my money too much in advance and I go. So, yeah, I mean, and I'm gonna close this video out with their 3D movie, which they did 8 shows in Mexico City before my show, and then they just did I think 4 nights in Canada. I'm kind of confused why they picked Canada, but I hope you know that the end result does turn out to be pretty badass. So, anyways, man, metal up your ass. Oh yeah, and more videos will be coming. I'm gonna try to do a lot more. So.